So when Christopher was in fourth grade, we had a parent-teacher conference. He was a good student. He's getting good grades and whatever, but she was just frustrated because she couldn't get him to engage in things outside of just the normal work that he had to do. Well, that all changed because of the wrestling. Which wouldn't have necessarily been my first choice for something for Christopher, but he does really like it. He has stuck with it longer than anything he's ever stuck with so far. So that's a positive. It's just something that, again, I don't really know that there's that much of a future in it for him. It's just not something that I see because of his physical makeup.
Left or right?
Whichever one you want. Is he wrestling too?
Yeah.
Stop it, he's not. Let me see your ID.
There you go.
What does he do?
He wrestles.
You do not.
Dead serious.
He's the underdog.
I'm gonna come back here.
I'm
You're
the
not
death
wrestling.
machine, bro.
We're gonna be wrestling ourselves.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome, guys.
Favorites of the night.
Yep. Perfect.
Nothing motivates you like that.
And because he's not the most athletic kid I've ever known.
Too casual.
Oh shit. I regret that instantly.
Is his physical structure of his body, is that going to hold up to the kind of pounding that takes? When we first found out that he was really this interested in pursuing wrestling, it came at a time, it's always kind of hard for parents anyway, I think, where, they're in college and you're proud of the fact that they've made it that far and that, you have these visions of them going to start a career. Then we got the news that he was basically dropping out of school to pursue wrestling, and our hearts really sunk. He's made some trips. I shake my head at the amount of money that kid has spent on wrestling, was traveling to Canada for training. Then he went to Japan for, 3 weeks or whatever and trained over there.
Fuck this.
Yeah, this is awful.
Japan.
Yep.
And it's like, wow, I just don't get it. And he was trying to make enough money to be able to pay for that. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's still an issue. It's still a problem for me that a kid that age would take that kind of money and invest it in something. And I was just, again, concerned that his passion for wrestling was going to take him down a path and spend and waste, to be honest, a lot of money that could be going to other things like his education. So it's again, it's a point of frustration. Most of the time, I'm okay with it as long as he keeps it in check. But every so often, you see that he's still more dedicated to this and more committed to this and engaged with this than what I could have ever possibly imagined for him. But again, he's doing it his own way, I guess. He's paying for these things himself, his trips and whatever that he's taking. He's finding a way to get it done. So I guess that shows a level of commitment that it's kind of hard to really argue that as long as he's doing it on his own. So.
From Hollywood, California.
I think this is like type of